When was the last time you tried to cut off a bad habit? Was it during your New Year's resolutions? According to Psychology Today, 80% of people give up on their resolutions by the end of January. And a recent Forbes.com study found that only 8% of people succeed with their resolutions. Not good odds if you want to change and improve your life, and most of us do. Today, I'm going to share 2 common mistakes to avoid and let you know what to do instead so that you can successfully cut off your bad habits and make some great new ones. So let's get started. Hey, David here with SD Success. Thanks for tuning in today. We're here to help you be your best and enjoy the adventure of life. If you're new here, consider subscribing down below and click on that little bell icon so you don't miss upcoming content. The first big mistake people make when trying to break a bad habit is trying to change instantly.
I'm never going to do that again.
I'm going cold turkey.
Though it's done with the best of intentions, here's why the instant change method usually ends up failing. You can think of a river as a good analogy for a habit. If it's something you've been doing for 1, 5, 10 years, then there's a lot of water flowing down that river. The water represents your thoughts, your emotions, your energy, and your actions. How successful would you be if you tried to just suddenly stop a flowing river? Of course, it wouldn't work. And that's why most people fail when they try to cut off a bad habit. Through willpower and sheer force, maybe you can hold it off for a while, even a few days, but eventually the water's going to break through and just start flowing like it used to. This is when people get down on themselves, feel like a failure, and just want to give up. Have you ever been there? I sure have. In many cases, you're better off breaking your habit gradually. Think of it as digging a new river channel, a new path for the water to flow down. This does take some time and effort, but here's the cool thing. As much as you dig that new river channel, more and more water starts flowing that way. It seems slow at first, 5%, 10%, but if you keep going, you reach 50%, and after that, things get way easier. Before you know it, all the water is flowing down that new river channel, and the old way, the old habit, can just dry up. So the next time you want to cut off a bad habit, think about these 2 things. How deeply ingrained in your life is it? What would be a good habit to replace it with? If you spend more time and effort trying to develop that new habit instead of trying to just hold back the old one, you'll have much more success. Another mistake you might make when trying to cut off a bad habit is focusing only on your actions. So what should you focus on instead? You should pay close attention to your mind, your thoughts, and your feelings in order to control your impulses. Imagine you're in an elevator and you push button number 12. What's going to happen? Well, of course, you're going to go up to level 12. Not too much mystery there. In a similar way, before your body takes action, your mind usually thinks about something first. Your thoughts are kind of like an elevator button. The action naturally follows, just like an elevator going to a certain floor. That's why you should pay really close attention and manage your thoughts and your feelings well. You might think, for example, oh, I really want to do this thing I shouldn't do. The elevator button just got pushed. So what comes next? If you let things go, you'll probably find yourself doing that thing that you shouldn't be doing. What you should do is push the cancel button and then push another button for a different floor, something you should do. You do this by telling yourself in your mind, I'm going to take this action and this action instead, and remind yourself strongly why doing those things is important. Being aware of your thoughts and controlling them in this manner is an effective way to control your impulses, so I really recommend you give it a try. Here's a bonus tip to finish off this topic. There's something that you, me, most people are embarrassed about being good at. Procrastination. The good news is you can control yourself using procrastination. Everyone feels tempted when they try to cut off a bad habit. But when you feel that temptation, sometimes you pressure yourself too much not to do it, and that can backfire badly. For example, you might say, I'm never going to eat chocolate again. The next thing you know, you're saying, uh-oh, I ate the entire can of chocolate truffles instead of having just one or two. So the next time you feel tempted, try procrastinating. Tell yourself, I can have some chocolate, maybe I'll have some tomorrow or the next day. It's not a big deal. Doing that can often get you through your moment of weakness, and sometimes that's all you need. One last thing I hope you get out of this video is to not be too hard on yourself if you try to break a habit and it doesn't work the first time or the second time or any time. Try these methods I shared. Maybe one of them is the magic method for you. If not, keep learning more methods and more about yourself, and eventually you'll succeed. Here's 2 quotes I really like for some additional inspiration. You have not failed until you quit trying. I have not failed. I just found 10,000 ways that won't work. So keep fighting the good fight. Eventually, you'll get there. Please let me know in the comment section down below which of these tips you found most helpful or inspiring. If you enjoyed this topic, you can click on one of the videos above to hear more tips about success mentality or public speaking. Until next time, this is David wishing you all the best on your path to success.